We will now demonstrate how to do a couple of things related to using GPUs for assisting in dictionary attacks against WPA PSK and WPA2 PSK. Firstly, we will take a look at how you would see what kind of GPU you have on your machine. Secondly, we will look at updating the drivers. And this is not going to be comprehensive. It's just an example. Depending on the GPU you'll find, it may vary. But you can Google around to find out how you might do it for your specific GPU. Anyway, then we will see how to download and use hashcat. On a Windows machine, there are several ways to get the information about the GPU. I'm showing here a Windows 7 machine and one of the ways, which is to run the DirectX diagnostic program. We do that by searching for DXDIAG for DirectX diagnostic. There we have found it, and so we can just press enter. That brings up the DirectX diagnostic tool. We can then go to the display tab, and there we have it. It's from NVIDIA, and it's an NVS 3100M. The version is 8.16.11.8955, so it's actually 18955, which is arguably a bit old. Now, how do we update the drivers or check the drivers? We go to the device manager. Display adapters, select this, right click. Well, let's go to properties. So it sees the drivers. Okay, let's try to update it. Search automatically. Alright, so you cannot find an updated driver. Let's hope that this driver version is okay for running hashcat. We tried to update our NVIDIA GPU driver through the control panel, and we were unable to do so. So we can try something else, which is to go directly to the NVIDIA website to download the driver. From my previous visit to this page, it has remembered that I selected the NVS 3100M. But if you're coming here the first time, let me point out some things, because you'll need to, for example, if you're using a notebook, it might initially be showing something like NVS series. Well, firstly you have to choose a series, so in this case it was NVS. But then within the NVS series, there's also the NVS series and NVS series for notebooks. At first I just selected NVS series, and I didn't see the 3100M over here. So I was wondering whether my GPU was somehow so obsolete that it was no longer supported by NVIDIA. And then I went back and checked, and I found that there's this NVS series notebooks. And this has the 3100M listed here. It's not the latest or top of the line, but at least it's still here. Then, yeah, Windows 7 64-bit is the right operating system. ODE, and then search for this. So it finds a relatively newer version of the driver, which is shown here. So 342, so that looks good. And let's download it. Agree and download. This user interface is not that great. It should have popped up some kind of box or something, but I can see a bit of a change in color here, so it kind of shows that it's doing something. There's something happening over the network. finally, a couple of minutes later, see this. Alright, so I can download this. It's done, so open it. Yes, I allow this. Norton says it's safe, that's good. And where do I want to save this? Yeah, this seems fine. We're going to skip to the part where the installation finishes. Great, the installation has completed successfully. And we can go check. Yes, so we have version 3.4.2.